Hey guys, bonjour tout le monde. C'est Nathalie, je suis ici. Jay est ici aussi. Donc, j'ai pensé que c'était une bonne journée de peut-être faire une petite technique. J'ai hésité entre deux techniques. J'essaie maintenant de mettre mon... So, j'ai hésité entre deux différentes techniques. Une, c'est avec le gel plate et une technique inspirée par Jennifer Maguire. Et l'autre est inspirée par Dominique, un de nos clients, et c'est de jouer avec les nouveaux aquarelles de Marlène. Bonjour Diane, bonjour Rachel, Diane. Donc, je pense que je vais vous montrer le gel plate avec les oxydes. Comme j'ai dit, ça m'a été inspiré par Jennifer Maguire. J'ai regardé une de ses vidéos hier, puis elle fait pas beaucoup de choses comme ça. C'est pas vraiment son produit préféré, mais elle a bien réussi des choses, puis aussi elle était bien contente avec ce qu'elle a fait et était très, très, très intéressant. Donc, maintenant, pendant que je te parle, j'essaie de trouver tous mes produits pour qu'ils sont tout de suite à côté de moi. Donc, j'ai ça. Je vais utiliser des brayers, un gel plate, des pochoirs. Donc, tout ça. J'aime beaucoup quand j'ouvre tous ces nouveaux produits pour vous montrer des techniques. See, he's laughing. Okay, so qui est prêt? Who's ready? Fixe ton micro. Qu'est-ce qui est le problème? Oh, je m'excuse. Allô, est-ce que c'est mieux? OK, donc, j'ai dit que j'ai hésité entre deux choses. I was saying that I've been hesitating between two techniques. One is using the gel plate and the oxides. Et ceux-là, je est inspiré par une vidéo que j'ai vue de Jennifer Maguire. Puis l'autre est inspiré par notre ami Dominique qui m'a apporté des échantillons aujourd'hui des aquarelles metallic. So Dominic brought me some samples of the new Marlene metallics. Actually, I should bring them back here. I'll ask Allison to get them or Jay to get them for me. Gel plate. Okay, Leah. I think I am going to do the gel plate. Keep in mind, guys, I've not done this before. We're playing together today, okay? So I might not get exactly the beautiful images that Jen gets, but it's to show you the technique. Donc, c'est vraiment pour vous montrer le technique. OK, donc je donne le caméra à Jay et je me prépare en utilisant une nouveau gel plate parce que je ne peux pas trouver mon vieux. So, give me 1 second, and I'm going to turn the camera around, and I'm just going to make sure that my microphone isn't completely kerfuddled. Okay, guys. I think it is. I'm taking it off for a second, guys. Don't panic. Je m'en viens. I'm coming back. Okay, you see what I'm doing? I am untangling the microphone because heaven forbid I do that before we're together. Okay, voilà. So, ce que je vais faire, je vais prendre le gel plate, le 6x6 de cette kit-là, puis peut-être essayer le texture plate aussi. Mais pour le moment, ce que je veux faire, et Jen était intelligente, elle a mis son plate sur quelque chose qu'elle peut tourner si elle veut. Donc, moi, je vais essayer de faire ça sur le station de Wendy Vecchi. Et comme ça, qu'est-ce qui est pratique? What's most practical is we can turn it as we're brayering, okay? Now, unfortunately, back in the time when I used the, what did I use? The gel medium with my brayer, that brayer's not looking too good. So we're going to try this one today, and I'm going to open a mini one because two different kinds of techniques. So I won't need the magnets, les aimants qui viennent avec ça, j'ai pas besoin, même pas la règle, parce que vraiment, je l'utilise juste pour être capable de tourner, parce que si je mets le gel, so are you guys familiar with a gel plate? Do you guys know what a gel plate is? So it literally is, it's made by Gel Press, and it literally is just a plate, a square, a circle, a rectangle of gel. Okay, you could see me, it's all see-through. So if I put this on my mat, it's not going to turn because of the nature of the beast. So by putting it on here, at least when I want a brayer, if I want to turn, I have the ability to turn. So that's the only reason. C'est pas une nécessité de faire ça, mais quand on veut tourner notre projet pendant qu'on fait, c'est mieux. So the video that I saw with Jen, she was using the 5x7 so that she could use half of a sheet of our Nina paper. I'm using the 6x6 for the fact that I sold out of all my 5x7s and my 6x6s. Celui-là est le dernier, mais j'en ai plus qui s'en vient. So what Jen was doing is she was picking these nice mixes of oxides. Okay? En sec, on peut utiliser les peintures, mais les oxydes, c'est complètement différent. So we're going to use oxides, and the way she did it, which I found interesting, well, actually she did it in two ways. So I am going to start with my darkest color, I think. So I'm going to start with my blueprint sketch. I'm just going to make a line of it going down. Yeah, you may have to kind of zoom in here. Okay. So I'm just making a line of the ink. I don't need a ton. And what I'm going to put to my right, because I'm right-handed, je suis droitier, I'm going to put, this is going to be just to clean my brayer. Okay? Donc, j'ai mis ceux-là. Maintenant, donc ça c'est Blueprint Sketch. Maintenant, je mets Wilted Violet. Une autre ligne maintenant, the Wilted Violet. I see there's bubbles in my stamp, in the way I put this down. Et après le Wilted Violet, je vais mettre le Seedless Preserves. Okay? Ah, celui-là est plus juteux. So this one was juicier, so it looks like I got a little bit more of that. So I'm going to put a little bit more of the Wilted Violet. But all I'm doing is pressing, okay? So I've done nothing so far. Et maintenant, on va prendre notre brayer. J'espère qu'il est nettoyé. I hope it's clean. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to brayer. And I'm going to brayer up and down. And then I'm going to come over here. I think she put more ink than I did because she had a lot more coming off. So maybe my technique won't work, but we'll try, because if we have to, we'll add more ink. So she would just blend that out and then take a piece of paper and literally just print it. Okay? So now keep in mind afterwards, this isn't going to go on a 6x6 card. So I could just, so that's what you end up with. So really very pretty, okay? I probably could have done a different blend, but again, like I said, and I should have, tu vois, comme j'ai toutes ces boules-là, probablement il faut faire une brayer une autre fois. Mais ça donne une texture. So that really gave me a little bit of texture. So I'm just going to wipe it off in between. I could go and see if I could print another one, but I'm not sure how much ink I had put on. So we will see, we will see. Oh, I like that. So it's a nice soft, so look at the difference. Ça c'est la différence. Version 1 puis la deuxième. OK? Donc, on peut continuer à imprimer. Il ne faut pas toujours essuyer entre chaque urne. Quand je veux changer toutes les couleurs, je vais vite essuyer avec une serviette humide. So, there was still ink on there, I could tell. And the other thing I'm noticing is there's air in my plate. So I think the way I put it down, I caused air bubbles. Okay, parfait. So let's see. What if we went with barn door, abandoned coral, and then spiced marmalade? Let's see. So we're going to try one more striped. One more that's striped. On va essayer une autre comme ça. I was going to do crackling campfire, but I'm still not brave enough to open one. Juste par chance, un de vous autres veut l'acheter. Donc, à ce temps-là, j'ai même pas ouvrir un pour le magasin de crackling campfire. But I know it's a beautiful color and it would look gorgeous in here. So you can see just the way I'm putting it down. I don't want to contaminate any pads.
What kind of paper? Papier.
Donc, le papier que j'utilise ici, c'est le Nina, le même papier qu'on utilise pour les marqueurs Copic. La seule raison que j'ai choisi cet papier, c'est premièrement parce que je ne travaille pas avec de l'eau. Donc, ce n'est pas nécessaire d'utiliser un papier aquarellable. Et aussi, je sais que Jennifer Maguire, elle utilise souvent le Nina. Et comme je fais une version de ce qu'elle a fait, puis on veut faire ça maintenant, pas pour nos journaux, mais pour les cartes. Donc, j'ai choisi cet papier. So, I was asked what paper I used. And I used the Nina 80 pound because I know often when Jen is working, she'll use that for her cards. So keep in mind what we're doing today is showing a way that these techniques can convert to your card making, okay? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to brayer up and down and then come off here again. So I did the up and down. But now I want to also go this way. And I'm not going to brayer off in between. So let's see how we ended up mixing the colors. Qu'est-ce qui a changé? So again, c'est 6 par 6, mais si je veux le mettre sur une carte A2, j'ai la place pour découper. Okay, so I'm just using a 6 by 6 because it was just easy to cut it. All right, so let's pull that off. So it looks like the colors really blended together. There's not really a big variation in color. I think I need something a bit darker and something a bit lighter. But it's still interesting nonetheless, right? Because it's just a background. C'est un fond. So let's go see what we get for our second one. So you see, très doux. Mais ça peut être un fond pour n'importe quoi. Tu vois, les couleurs sont vraiment doux. So these colors are really, really soft. I probably could get another one from here. Let's just see. I'll use the back side of this one. Just see if we get more color. Because when I wiped it before, you can see I still had a lot of color on the plate. Now, I don't want to transfer colors. So, maintenant, vraiment pâle. Mais on l'a encore. So you see it's really, really soft compared to this one. But there's still ink on there. Okay? So now that's doing straight lines. What else can we do? Well, what I saw Jennifer do, and I wish somebody else was picking my colors for me. I did try to watch her video and see what colors she put together, but yeah. So let's do evergreen bough with some pine needles, and then I want a blue in there. I think I'm going to go back to blueprint sketch. It might be dark, mais ce fois-ci, je vais le mettre les couleurs n'importe où. Okay? So I'm not going to go in a line. We're going to make the colors wherever we feel like. Okay, I didn't do that. So now I'm going to put some cracked pistachio. So I did blueprint sketch, cracked pistachio, and then I think I'm going to fill it in with a little bit of pine needles. So we get dark. No, let's go twisted citron. Let's go really bright. Okay. Donc, voilà. Whoops, looks like I've contaminated my pad. I'll get it off later. OK. Donc, à ce temps-là, je veux être certaine que mon brayer est assez nettoyé. Or why don't I just do, I wanted to open the small one because I don't see a small one here anywhere. I really thought I had a small one, but I can't find it. Plus, this one's pink. Celui-là est rose. Donc, it's calling my name. So now I'm going to use a small brayer, and I'm just going to go different ways. So I'm still going to blend the inks into each other, mais différentes façons. So now I'm going to go and I'm going to brayer off over here. So of course, just to say that Jennifer, even when she just brayered off, she had beautiful images. Me, I'm just practicing with my colors. You know me, I'll make brown. Donc voilà. So now I've brayered all over. We have the colors all over. On sait même pas à quoi ça va l'air. Et je prends mon page et je vais le mettre dessus. Allison, do you have any of those blends for me? Thanks. Okay. So what do we get? Ah, look where I didn't brayer. You can tell exactly. But that's okay. That's an oops. Oh well, thank you. So I'm going to go back and I'm just going to brayer up and down and see where we ended up. Let's see if we can pull another print. And you can see I'm very, very careful to get it exactly straight. Tu peux le voir que je veux que ce soit aligné parfaitement. No. Et voilà. Okay, so now what do we do with some of these? I'm actually going to make one more. Let me try one of Jen's mixes. Of course, I don't have them all here. Blueprint sketch, cracked pistachio, and peacock feathers. I may be missing a peacock feathers. I can do the peeled paint. I can do the, cracked pistachio. I was pretty sure I have that here. Oh, I like picked raspberry. No, I am going to do this with that, with maybe an orange. Should we throw an orange in there? Oh, why not? Okay, moi j'ai choisi des couleurs différentes. On va voir. Okay, guys. So I didn't clean off the plate because I had already done 2 or 3 different mixes. So I've put some purple. I'm going to put a little bit of orange. I want more of the pink and purple. J'en veux plus de le... You guys have to see how excited Jay is about this technique. He's not moving. I think we have to talk to him. Il faut qu'on le parle pour être certaine qu'il ne dort pas. Okay.
Diane wants to know the difference between distress ink et distress oxide.
OK. Moi, je ne fais pas cette technique avec des distress ink. Probablement tu peux. Mais la différence entre les deux encres, c'est que les distress ink, les originales, ils sont toutes translucides. Okay? So distress ink in nature is transparent. Okay? Oxide ink is opaque. Okay? Donc, ceux-là sont plus opaques. Donc, la technique va être vraiment différente. Sont un mélange de 2 sortes d'encre. Le distress ink est toujours translucide et toujours aquarellable, tout. C'est jamais, jamais permanent. Eux autres, ils sont des fois certaines proportions sont permanentes, mais encore c'est plus une aquarelle, plus aquarellable. So, these will oxidize. Donc, la technique de oxydation n'est pas la même chose parce que quand on met de l'eau sur l'encre ordinaire, on va voir, pas des trous, mais tu vas le voir les gouttes d'eau. Mais quand on met de l'encre sur nos oxydes, ça fait plus une oxydation de couleur que un enlève de couleur, un retire de couleur. Okay, guys, I'm even liking my little cleanup sheet here, which is rare. So I've just brayered. Now, let's see if this works. So this is a texture plate. Comme tu vois, c'est en caoutchouc juste comme une étampe, sauf s'il y a une direction qu'il faut être parfait, il va faire à l'envers parce qu'il sait que ce qu'on fait ici, on prend un miroir de notre image. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stamp this down. And again, I'm hoping I have enough ink. Donc, je fais mon étampe. Mais en même temps, après que j'ai fait mon étampe, je vais prendre un pochoir. Celui-là, c'est de Altenew Geometric Landscape. Le pochoir sur la plaque et je prends un papier. Oh, it's so funny.
You're asking me questions.
Oh.
And Vicky wants to know my favorite food.
Oh, that's a tough one, guys. OK. So, maintenant, j'ai fait une étampe. Maintenant, j'ai fait l'étampe, là. Et je vais mettre le papier par-dessus de la pochoir. Et, we hope, on espère, qu'on peut voir dans les ouvertures de la pochoir qu'on va avoir de l'encre. Et on va voir le étampe que j'ai faite. So I'm pressing a little harder. I really want to work around the stencil and see what happens. I know Jen took one that was already done, but I just wanted to see this to see what would happen when we do this. And it might be nothing. Oh, guys, I love it. Look at that. And you can see the stamp. Tu peux le voir, les tempes dedans aussi. Now, that's a card front. I don't care who you are, if you hate getting messy or whatever, that would be beautiful. Donc, ça, c'est notre base. Okay? Let's see what happens when I take this off. So now I've taken this off, and let's see what we can pick up. And I'm going to pick it up on one that we did, one of the pale ones. Je vais aller le chercher ici sur ceux-là et voir qu'est-ce que ça va l'air. Oh, you know, I get so excited when something works because I'm not as creative as you all think. Moi, je crée pas comme vous autres. Donc, chaque fois que j'ai bien réussi ou j'ai un résultat que je l'adore, je suis tellement contente. So you can all know that I'm going to sleep happy tonight. Okay, so what did we get? What did we get? Ooh, so how cool is that? Okay, so you guys have to admit, même ceux qui font des cartes et font pas le art journaling, ça c'est quelque chose que vous pouvez faire pour une carte. Okay? Is anybody agreeing? I just want to hear anybody say yes if that makes you think different of a gel plate. Parce qu'on pense pas à ça. So let's try a different stencil. Look at this one. And what I'm going to do is I am going to first make sure there's no more that I can pull here. Okay. See, it turns. I can turn it. And then even that. Okay, so it's very, very pale, but you still get something. So it's so cool just imagine I haven't added any more ink and I've got all 3 of these. Okay? Donc, tu reçois 3 pour le prix de 1. All right, Jen had a good one here, and I really want to try and get peacock feathers because I think I have cracked pistachio, and I think I have, Allison, can I ask your help for a sec? No, I'm going to do it. 2 things. Could you look in the ink case there and see if you could find me a peacock feathers and a cracked pistachio? I saw the cracked pistachio. Here we have, or a mowed lawn. Or mowed lawn if you see it. Okay, guys, I just saw another one Jen did. She did peeled paint, twisted citron. Il faut que je trouve mon peeled paint. Did Jay ever answer you about the food?
No, I didn't give an answer. What do you think my favorite food is?
I think it depends on the season. Because Jay could go for a really good salad or a really good steak. Yeah. Really 2 completely different. Okay, so cracked pistachio, no luck with peacock feathers. And then I'm going to take an oxide of crackling campfire. Just don't tell Jay. Okay. Okay, guys, donc je vais essayer ça maintenant. C'est peeled paint, mowed lawn, and twisted citron. Okay, Jen a fait ceux-là avec un pochoir de feuilles, de la feuillage. J'ai pas trouvé une qui avait plus que une dans mon système. So let's go for it. Let's see. So I am putting on right now mowed lawn. Donc c'est 3 teintes de vert. Thank you. 3 teintes de vert. So that was mowed lawn. And now I'm going with some twisted citron. So you guys probably have these colors at home that you could definitely do something with. And let's go with our peeled paint in the middle. Like I said, it's an experiment, but I know hers looked really nice. Okay? Donc, c'est correct d'utiliser des techniques qu'on trouve sur les internets, le YouTube et tout ça. Mais la chose la plus correcte à faire, c'est de donner une recognition à la personne qui t'a donné l'idée. So really, I don't mind showing you a technique. Yes, I could have just linked Jen's video, but I just thought we'd have fun doing it together. But I like to say that this was not just my creation. I was watching Jennifer last night just by chance, okay, parce que normalement, j'ai pas le temps de regarder les vidéos, mais j'étais sur un site d'un fournisseur, puis il avait mis un lien là, donc j'ai dit, oh, je vais le voir. Puis moi, j'ai jamais pensé à les oxydes sur un gel plate. So I thought it would be a cool idea. So once again, I'm going to use this, even though there's no feuillage ou rien comme ça. I think I'm going to wipe it first. I know, I wish I had Diane's leafy, one of her like branching out or something here handy, close by. Or I wish I had a drawer I could just open and pull out something different to use. No, these are all smaller. Nope. Okay, we're going to use this. Okay. Je l'aime parce qu'il n'y a pas vraiment une façon bonne pour le mettre. So it really is just putting texture in the background. All right. So again, you can see we've pulled off some of the ink. I could probably stamp this somewhere if I really wanted to. I could take, oh, I'm running out of samples. I can take this, put it on here. And notice I'm not trying to put the stamp down. J'essaie pas de mettre l'étampe sur mon papier. C'est beaucoup plus facile de mettre le papier sur l'étampe. So that is just so much easier And so let's see what we end up with on here. So there you go. Also very beautiful. Okay? So really, really a nice effect. But now let's go back before it dries on here. We're going to take a different stencil. I'm going to take a linear. Okay? So this one is Beach Towel Stripes. Ça vient de Alteneau aussi. Voila. And we're going to put this down. And we are going to see, we are going to take this. Donc, il y a déjà une fond. Ceux-là, je pense qu'il va être trop foncé. Donc, je prends cette fond-là, je le mets et on va voir if we're going to have a happy moment again. Now, if you watch a Jen video, she takes all of these and makes them all into beautiful cards for you. I'm going to let you guys do that. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Whoops. So you see, but what I'm not seeing is I'm not seeing this in the background as much. Je le vois pas beaucoup. Donc je vais essayer une deuxième fois, même avec mon plus foncé, mais on va voir si on voit plus après qu'on enlève le pochoir. And let's see. Qu'est-ce qu'on va voir? Because these aren't exactly the same colors, right? I'm using different colors. Now, how many of you have crackling campfire? Because I'm going to open one up because we all need to see what that color looks like. And, can't decide. Je le vois pas beaucoup, mais au même temps, j'ai aucun problème de couper ici si je veux pas le morceau blanc et utiliser ça comme un fond de carte. So you can see where the blue ended and then it was more green. So I'm kind of liking that. Et oui, je vois un petit peu plus de l'étampe, mais je pense que j'ai pas pesé assez fort sur l'étampe. Now, that being said, you can just put lines down. You don't have to, every time, put a stamp underneath. Mais quand moi je parle, tu sais que moi j'aime beaucoup les étampes d'écriture. Moi, je l'aime cet effet-là dans mon fond. So I would love to see that in my background. Okay, I'm going to wipe this down just because I want to try this tile floor with the crackling campfire. That should be nice. Again, this mix was inspired by Jennifer, but it looked pretty, so I am going to do it. Remember, I'm making you all promise that you're not going to tell Jay that I used crackling campfire. He's not listening. He's asleep. So whatever you do, don't tell him, okay? I'm making you promise, May, because it's May I worry about. May has Jay's back, and Vicky. You guys, I mean, really, I'm wondering who the favorite is now. So picked raspberry, seedless preserves. That's interesting, eh? Seedless preserves, picked raspberry. So we've got a pink, then we've got our crackling campfire, and where's my seedless preserves? And a purple. So that looks like that could be really yummy. So let's have a look. Okay, I do the same thing each time, don't I? Donc ça c'est seedless preserves. And I'm going to try and put a bit more. Let's see what that does. Je vais mettre un petit peu plus d'encre cette fois-ci et voir si ça fait une grosse différence. I'm going to leave a lot of room for our cracked campfire. Okay, so over here we're going to put, is it festive berries? No, picked raspberry. Picked raspberry. And just a tiny bit over here. And then let's see this baby in action. Oh, love it. Oh, I can see already. First of all, I can see how juicy the pad is, but I can see already how beautiful this color is. So we want to see a bunch of it. Oop, oop. You have to make the noises, okay? So oop, oop, very important if you want to get a good result, okay? Donc, pour un bon résultat, il faut faire les mêmes sons que moi je fais. Si tu n'aimes pas le résultat, fais pas les sons. C'est si facile. So you see, it's as easy as that, guys. If you like how it comes out, then try making the noises that I made, because it makes a difference. If you ask a true artist, that makes a difference. Okay, so now I've done a lot of brayering, and now I'm going to go with my small brayer too, and just get over a couple of spots that I found have a lot of ink that I can see. And now we're going to open this one. Again, don't tell Jay. So this one is called Fantasy Tile. Fantasy Tile. Et la raison j'ai choisi un 6-6, c'est beaucoup de pochoirs sont 6-6. On peut tout découper après. And this time I'm not stamping with the stamp. I'm just going to do this and put that down. And then what if we try the stamp on top? What do you guys think? Do you think we could get the stamp in on top? I'll wipe it down quickly because we don't want green on our crackling campfire. Anybody have s'mores? Eh? Si on fait un crackling campfire, on a besoin des biscuits et des guimauves pour faire des s'mores. Okay, so here goes. What if we put this? Now these are not big openings, so it might not work. But what if I put the stamp on top, and I'm going to stand just to put more weight on it and see if that's going to make a difference. Je vais voir si ça fait une grande différence. Because really, comme j'ai dit, les ouvertures de la pochoir sont pas vraiment grands. Donc, c'est vraiment possible qu'on va voir rien. So I wouldn't be surprised if we end up seeing nothing. Okay? Oh, wow. Look how much ink it picked up. So it really did pick up a nice amount of ink. Look at that. That just looks yummy already. Let's see, guys. Fingers crossed. Do you all have your fingers crossed? Il faut croiser les doigts que ça va bien. On va bien réussir ça. So again, you want to push where you feel the stencil. So again, I'm going to stand to give more. Parce que sont vraiment petits les ouvertures de pochoir. Donc, pour avoir le bon détail, on veut peser très bien dessus. So to have good detail showing, we really want to put a little elbow grease in. All right, we need like drum music or something. I'm going to peek. I'm peeking. Ah! Okay, I do like that. And you can see, est-ce que tu vois le détail dans les ouvertures? Okay, but you can see here where I didn't press. I'm not going to put it back on top, but I am going to take it off. Je vais l'enlever. Oh, I have to put that somewhere. I don't want to do this, but I have to, because it's just too pretty. Okay, so that I'll have to brayer on or something after. I'm going to put it to the side, and we're going to pull up this one. Sometimes the longer you let it sit, it really pulls up nicer because you're really pulling it off the plate. All right, guys, what do you think? What do you think? Jay, you're not telling me anything that people are saying. You see, I told you he's asleep. I hate when I can't see your guys' comments. Oh, me likey. Now look at that. How beautiful is that? And look at that crackling campfire. I would never have thought that those were the 3 colors that I would use to get this. Donc vraiment, sont très intéressants. So I'm liking the effect of that. What do you guys think? So here's the thing. Just in front of me, on a joué. Tu comprends maintenant que tu peux utiliser les oxydes sur ton plate. I'm going to, what happens if we pull it, the balance on here? Are we even going to see it? On va voir si on va le voir, la dernière motif, si je mets là. So the more you're rubbing, you're really getting in there to pick up that last layer. So, I see it, but very faint. Je le vois, mais il est très, 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 très pâle. Okay, so very cool. I want to come back to this. I'm just going to put some weight on it. No, that's not going to do it. Let's come back to this, and then we're just going to do one pull of Marlene's watercolors on the gel plate. And let's see what that does. And it might not work, guys, but once I have them here and I have the gel plate out, that didn't work. That's too bad, because I would have loved to have that on there. All right, let's go back here. Let's wipe it down one more time. Okay. Now, like I said, comme j'ai dit, Jennifer went and made cards with all those. And that would be wonderful if I had the time. Like, she videotapes it and then she can cut and splice, and I'm live. So I like to make my mistakes right in front of you. Okay, that is clean. I know I shouldn't do this, but I'm going to do it anyways. I dried it, which I know I shouldn't do, so let's do this. Okay, it'll sit for 1 second. I'm going to wet my inks again. Remember, you see they dried perfectly fine. Ça, c'est les métalliques, c'est pas les néons. Je l'ai pas.
If you spray your stencil with water, you'll get that.
That's true. That is true. Let's do that quickly. Not on Jay's shipping table, though. That is true. Didn't even think. Thank you, guys. I'm going to turn that over. I'm going to move my gel plate. And I'm going to do this. Ta-da! You guys are right. I wasn't even thinking. I had the water right here. While I'm doing that, let's start to moisten up our Marlene's watercolors. And hopefully I have a few brushes there, because I don't have a pot of water, because this is very last minute, like I do everything. So now I've gotten to pull quite a bit of it off. So we need to see that when it dries. Normally I would put it in a journal and just kind of sit it in there with all that water and forget about it until tomorrow. So there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some paint brushes. Okay. They're dry. Ils sont sèches. And I think I'm going to need a little bit more water here. And we're going to see what we can come out with. Can I do a rainbow, do you think? Not really, eh? So I'm going to put some watercolor down. Ooh. I wonder if that's even going to show. It's hard to tell on a gel plate. So if I'm going to do the pink. Then I'm going to put some yellow next to it. Once again, I'm putting pink in my yellow, but I should get some orange. So hopefully I'll get some orange metallic there. Okay, then I'll take off the yellow. Red, orange, yellow. Let's do a little green next to the yellow. Okay, so let's do a little green metallic. Little design in there, little fun. Remember, I don't know if this is going to work, so we're going to find out together. Green, a little bit of blue. Ooh, I like the color. That blue is really nice, guys. Il est très riche. Oh, you know what I don't have here? A piece of black cardstock. Oh, that would be cool to pull on a piece of black cardstock. Okay. And now let's get that off. Wow. And I'm going to take a tiny bit of the purple. Because, you know me, moi j'aime pas le mauve. Are a bunch of you still there? Is anybody having as much fun as me? Je sais pas. Okay, maintenant, clean that brush off. Brayer or no brayer? Brayer or no brayer? That's a tough one. Est-ce que j'utilise le brayer ou no? There's still paint on there. What do you guys think? Brayer, no brayer? Any votes there? Est-ce que je mets le brayer ou je ne mets pas le brayer?
One yes.
One yes. How many no?
Yes.
Two yes? Okay.
One no.
Uh-oh.
Three yes.
Three yes. Well, I have more paper. We can always do another. Uh-oh, another no? Okay.
Three no.
If, uh-oh, we're even. Okay, the next one decides it. Oh, no, we're not putting the brayer right now. Okay, no brayer. Okay, guys, I'm going to put a stencil, though. Let's put a stencil. Let's put this stencil. We want a cleaner stencil. Let's go back to this one. This one was cool. Okay, guys, here goes. Here goes. I need something that's partially dry so I can use the back of it. Okay. Oh, I'm going to use the front of it. Let's see. Okay, this was no brayer. Per your guys' recommendation, I'm brayering now because this will help me get a lot of the detail. Oh, let's see what we're going to end up with. It's almost going to be a test to see if we should have done the brayer or not. Okay. I'm nervous. Now, I want to think that if we did the brayer, I might have gotten more image there. What do you think? So, let's see what happens if I take that off and I put one of these on. Let's see. Let's see if we're going to get more. I think maybe I might have put it on too wet. Donc, quand on travaille avec les aquarelles, il faut être certaine de l'opacité de ton peinture chaque fois que tu l'utilises. Wow. Look how cool that came out. Can you see the metallic on there? Especially here. I don't know if you can see the metallic, but I'm going to keep it here, guys, if you want to see it. That is way cool. Huh, I really like that. Okay, we're going to do that one more time, and this time we're going to brayer. And we're going to use the exact same stencil and see if there's a difference.
Dominique said you need more water.
Yes, Yes, I could give it a spray of water before I put that down. So, more water. Okay, let's try that. And this time, I don't want to do the same colors. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do more galaxy colors. So what if I put some purple, and I know I'm going to mix the other colors. I just hope I don't get brown. I forgot to wipe the plate. But I'm going to put some more purple around, and then I'm going to spray water before I put it down. So Dominique says more water. Et comme elle a déjà complètement utilisé 2 boîtes, presque 2 boîtes de les nouveaux néons et métalliques, on va croire qu'elle a essayé toutes. So now that I've put the purple down, I want to get some of this yummy blue in there. Okay, so I want to get some of that yummy blue, and then I'm going to spot in some black. I know, I'm going crazy. Jay, what are you thinking? Are you thinking like this is going to work?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah? Okay. I'm going to add a little bit more water to my blue and my black. So Jay thinks this is going to work, guys. What do you think? All right. And again, I'm not going to brayer because now I want to see what this is going to look like if I give a spray of water. Okay. So I want a little bit of that black in different random places. Please tell me that I'm not imagining things. This could look cool. I need somebody to agree with me. Anybody. Jay will agree with me, but that's, 30 years of marriage. Okay. So I want a little bit more blue down here. Okay, and now we're going to give an extra spray of water before I put down the stencil. That looks even too watery, but we'll see. I'm going to put this because it gives me that galaxy feeling again. Did Dominique say I should brayer, or did she say I shouldn't? Dominique, should I brayer or no?
She said brayer.
Brayer. She said brayer before, maybe not now. Okay, I'm trying. I'm going in for it, guys. Whoops. We got to brayer some of it off because I think I'm now going to make it all black.
Oh, no, she said no.
Oh, too late. Oops. That's okay. It's watercolor. I'll just go in and put a little bit more on. All right. Oh, guys, I should have gone with my first thought. Typical me. Denise is probably going, yeah, I don't even know if Denise is there. Denise, are you visiting with us today? Or Francine? Anybody? Okay, guys, a little bit more. I know the suspense is killing you. I get it. Okay, so I won't play too much more. And I'll just add a tiny bit more black. And let's spray and let's go. So now we have water. Let's see what we end up with. We're putting our stencil down. And I'm going to put it on here. Let's see, guys. Let's see. Dominique's been playing with these for days. She did some beautiful samples. I'll make sure to show them to you on one of the videos this week. Elle m'a fait des échantillons pour le magasin. Et comme ça, quand vous autres, vous voulez savoir à quoi ça a l'air, elle a fait sur noir, elle a fait sur blanc, elle a fait plus d'eau, moins d'eau, elle a utilisé des étampes. Donc, vraiment, elle a expérimenté avec. Okay, guys, I'm going to do it. Ooh, so it all turned into like a silver. Wow. That is kind of cool. That's so not what I thought. Moi, j'ai pas pensé que ça va l'air comme ça. Mais regarde, c'est vraiment différent. Oh, I'm liking that.
What's that stencil called?
The stencil, this is the Altenew Stencil Geometric Landscape. Geometric Landscape, here's the name. It's cool, eh, guys? I mean, look back at this one. Okay, so now again, we're going to pull the stencil off, and we may as well pick up what's left there. Nope. I want to pick it up on top of something. So let's pick it up on top of here. I wonder if I need just a light spritz of water. And then let's pick it up. Okay, guys, this is the last one for today. But I can tell you that already, déjà, des nouveautés sont commencées de rentrer pour jeudi, pour le vidéo. Okay, so what are we going to get, guys? What are we going to get? Am I going to likey or not likey? Because I think I might have mixed the colors too much. Oh, nothing came up. Huh. Very little. Peut-être j'ai promis assez d'eau pour aller chercher la balance. Mais ça a l'air vraiment gris, comme argenté, ces couleurs ensemble. I'm going to put this back down and just see. But I'll tell you, I really liked, I hope you guys enjoyed the oxides. That was really what I wanted to show you. This was just fun because these were here. But the oxides were really what I wanted to share with you today. So it picks up some of it, mais comme les lignes de la pochoir sont tellement minces, je pense qu'on voit plus la quantité de la couleur. But again, it's very silver. So I guess what I mixed in, which I was hoping would be galaxy, was very silver.
Dominic says you could spray paper on the water. Spray water on the paper.
On the paper. So yeah, but I actually want to see how that dries, and then I could do something. So guys, that was just fun. This part was just a little added fun, but I really hope you enjoyed the oxides. I thought that's great, even for card makers, because I know often when I say jelly plate, my card makers, they all just go off. So it's like I have 30 of you, 40 of you there, et je dis, OK, on va sortir le gel plate, puis 20 personnes laissent tomber le vidéo. Mais vraiment, vraiment, tu peux le voir maintenant que oui, on fait des pages pour les art journals avec les gel plates, mais les petits formats, les différents formats sont très bons pour amuser et faire des fonds de cartes. Parce que tu sais que mes préférées étaient celles-ci. And this, with that texture plate, that was the color I pulled off. Ça, c'est la couleur que j'ai enlevée. J'ai bien aimé ça. Celle-ci, très intéressant. So we really had a lot of fun playing with these. And I really hope you guys learned a little something with it. Okay? So I will say bye. I will see you tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Demain à 4 heures. Je t'aime tout le monde. Puis merci. À demain. Bye.